Okay, so playing God of War again. Little sick, probably from messing around with cleaning wipes yesterday, and I am allergic to some of the chemicals and cleaning products, so it's affected me today, which is not great, but my migraine's slowly going away. But anyways, want to do some shout outs. First off, I was contacted by this cool Vinny guy or girl, um, or whatever, who runs or is maybe one of a group that runs a cool graphics company, a graphic design agency called Graphics Lab. Their Twitter account is at graphics underscore lab, and I'll put that in the comments on YouTube so they can get a link. Their stuff looks really cool, and so if you are looking for some graphic design, they do a lot of stuff for like different Twitch and YouTube gamers, and it just a lot of their stuff looked really good. If I was making any money on this, or if I wasn't able to do my own graphic design for now, um, I would probably have gone with them. I feel like their prices were very reasonable. So if you are interested in adding that extra bit of professionalism to your streams or to your YouTube channel, definitely check them out. I like to support independent artists, and they just seem like they were really cool, and I feel kind of bad that I'm not able to necessarily afford their services right now because I'm not getting any income, and I'm not getting any revenue. So the least I can do is give them a shout out, try to get them some business, and also maybe that'll help other creators out there who are looking for something that's reasonable that will help their channel, but at the same time also help other artists. So yeah, definitely check them out. Graphics Lab, that's at graphics underscore lab. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Okay, second, well, I guess these are just random shout outs that I was thinking about when I was watching some Let's Plays today and a couple days ago. Uh, Other people that might be playing this God of War Control, some of my favorite YouTubers out there that play narrative games. I just want to say, like, if you like narrative games, if you like the narrative part of games, and somebody who's like really passionate about video games, definitely check out Christopher Odd. He's a Canadian guy who, like, oh my god, sometimes on like even The Last of Us Part Two, he gets really into explaining narrative and story and stuff, and I love how he goes through games, looking at the story. And then the other person is I say at everything. It's Ghost Robo. He's very passionate about video games, and he asks all the right questions about narrative, like, oh, where's this going to go next? I wonder what this means. And as somebody who writes, I really like to hear this kind of questions because it's the kind of stuff that I would love to answer in the narrative, but in a way that's not too much exposition. At least not in dialogue. Um, Also, his stuff is really cool too because he'll go in these random raps out of nowhere, and they're hilarious and they're fun. And I don't know, it's fun to watch other people who have a passion for video games play video games, especially when they're narrative video games. Okay, enough of the shout outs. I'm gonna get started here. Plan on going for 2 hours. If my headache gets better, then I might go more. But since I do have a headache, probably keep it around 2 hours. Okay, get it going. Oh, one other thing, and I will put this in the comments on YouTube. New member of the Nest, Killian, is a new follower. So, thanks, Killian. Thanks for the follow. And if any of you following or watching this have your own channels, yeah, let me know. I would like to see other people's work and other people's streams. Especially since a lot of the stuff I do is narrative games. I assume many of you play narrative games, and I love watching different types of people play different types of games, especially narrative ones. So, alright, back to this. Try to get this cord on my headset in a better spot. Let's see if I remember anything. This. Nope. Nope. Okay. You guys throw it. That's small. That's huge. Let's see in here. Okay. And this is, of course, my boy button. Okay. Yeah. Let's go pick this up. Oh, oops, wrong button.
Where are you taking that?
Oh, I just noticed that it's like directional audio. Maybe there's an update, because I don't remember that before. Or maybe I'm just not moving around when there's like sound going on. But this is the first time I noticed it. Oh, after watching a little bit of Let's Plays of this, I realized the dragon scene that I was referring to earlier was actually in a spot that I haven't gone to yet, but in the first time I played it, I went there first. So after getting some of these done, I think I'll go to the dragon thing, and that should make it much easier because I have light arrows.
The blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
Jump on my shoulder, son. Boy. Can I shoot upward? Okay, whoa. What? Ew. I don't know what that is, but it sounds gross. No, wrong button. Okay, was there an update? Because a lot of the sounds are different. I don't remember the blue flowers making a sound. Maybe I turned this up and I don't know what's going on. Today my eyes and my ears have just been really weird. Because, like, earlier today I noticed that I was able to see depth better than I normally do, which is really weird, especially through a window. Usually windows... I'm looking around, kid. Okay, we got an R. Ew. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. See, I already know. I already know. Partly because I moved my entire body. Can I even get this one over here? I don't know why I even try.
Well?
I'm looking, kid. Boy. Oh.
What does this mean?
Seed.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
It looked a lot like water. If you remember that shape. Can I not jump over this? I'm not gonna be able to get... Oh, maybe I will be able to get that. I just need to be on the other side, though. Oh, wait. It's like that one puzzle. Hold on. Now, if I get up here... Wait, is this even the right side I should get up? Can I get up this side? No? Okay. I get up here. Oh, by the way, I also figured out some of the other puzzles I struggled with, so I'm gonna hopefully be able to get back to some of those.
Well?
Hold on, dude. I need to figure out a way to get over there. It says I should be able to, but... Am I supposed to climb that thing? Okay, where is... Maybe I gotta... grab this guy. Oh yeah, that's probably it. And I can't walk any faster than
You gonna carry that everywhere?
I just might.
Good voice actor. Alright. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. I should have probably figured that out. Oh, I know why. There we go. Now, I get it just right. Are you kidding me? There we go. What's over here? There's the sea thing again. Oh, maybe if I had better aim and able to run around, I could get all of them. I would get these two and then I'd run out. Yeah, I know my limitations in this game. Oh wait, what is this?
Climb up. Have a look.
I can't get to the bowl from here. It's too far to jump.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Not like I have a choice. Are you going to do something, or...
Oh my god, am I going too slow for
You
you,
can reach
kid?
the bowl now.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Greatest man or tallest tree begins as any more than me. Yeah, it's Steve. Stupid riddles.
I'm ready to fight.
So, it's a door after all.
I don't trust this. Wait, before we go, any cold things we can kill? I can't jump over there. Ooh. But I saw something over here. Nah. Hello. Thanks for not killing us. Whee! What's down here? Trophy earned. Feels like home. Let's see what this is. The Light Elves. The Light Elves are back. We freed the Light of Alfheim from whatever the Dark Elves were doing to it, and they all returned to the temple. Everything is beautiful in Alfheim now that the light shines free. The Light Elves seem nice. They don't really say anything, but at least they aren't trying to kill us. Father says I shouldn't assume anything, but what does he know? He was doing who knows what inside the light. Well, I had to take down an entire swarm of Dark Elves by myself. I don't care what he says. I'm glad we got involved. It's like the first hint of, doing something. Oh, it's this thing. Oh. Okay, I've seen people do this one. I don't think I have the ability.
Huh?
Yep. And then this one. And I missed it. And then... yeah, see, by the time I could line that up... and that's a quick one, so it need to be in order if I did do it. Or is Where's my locked on stuff that I have in another game? Let's go for it! One more try, even though I know I'm not gonna get it. Okay, that doesn't count. Doesn't count. Seriously? I'm gonna do that one more time, because I was almost on it, I just didn't register it. Okay. Really? Okay. Like, I feel like the game wants me to win, but then I get into something like this, and it's like, nope. Even when that was, okay, you know what? No. Don't need it. I can always come back. Especially if I get, like, better, I don't know, skills or something. At least I know where I'm at.
Great. The one with the horns is back. What does he want now?
I don't know.
I hate that guy.
He will be back.
I used up one of my things. Even I can't see them because I'm charting up a vacuum sweeper.
We really gotta go back down here again?
Do you see any other way?
I don't know, but I want
Then-
loot. Let's see if there's anything around here to take. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Oops. Someone's having fun in another apartment. I can feel the whole building shake right now. They're doing the new workout craze that involves jumping off a tall piece of furniture. Repeatedly. Spoils of war. I only got 2 of these? I gotta keep my eye out more. I kinda remember that part. Oh my god. Maybe I'm hearing... Maybe it's the fireworks. Okay, I don't want to go through the door. I want to go through this thing. Wait, maybe I... Do I want to go through the door? That's where the boy was.
Hurry. Now I can barely see.
There's light. Make do.
Can I go back? I want to check out that other place.
There isn't a way back up from here, you know.
I know.
Okay, well that tells me that we can find some loot, maybe? I already found something nice. Fight Runic attack. Okay, here's what I got. A lot more damage. What I have has stun though, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna take it because I kind of do like the idea of causing more damage. Wrong button. Aha, more loot. Oh. See, it's a good thing I came back. I don't think I can get down there, can I? Alright. Wait. You hear that? That's one of the elves. Or the dwarves, whatever you call them. How do I get to that? Huh. You're gonna go back. Alright. It's like every time I bump into him, it must be with my... Okay, come on now. Yeah, I'm gonna back up to this wall, that's my tactic. 2 of them? Okay, we're gonna start shooting. Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot.
Use your arrow.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, I have to get this guy. Horrible tactic. Helps though a little bit. 'Cause I'm not. Oh. Oh shit. Almost there, kid. Okay, I got one. Keep forgetting to bring this back. Aha. Yeah, you go, boy.
It would help me if you would hold the light up so I could see where I'm shooting.
Use your ears. Adapt.
I am.
Hold what light up? Her fissure attack can move around obstacles to hit us. Father has better chance of dodging if he waits until he gets closer. Oh. Can you hit this? See if we got any others. I remember this when I played it the first time. I didn't like how dark it was either. Oh yeah. Might as well go over here first. Is that behind me or in front of me? Oh, hello. Nice job, kid boy. Oh, hey, I get some life finally. Got any hanging things? No. Aha, more life if I need it. Oh, what's this gonna do? Nothing. Maybe it doesn't go that direction? What? Okay, maybe this one moves. What? Do none of these move? Maybe they gotta be shot? Interesting. Maybe there's something to it, I just don't know what it is. Alright, onward. Good job, boy.
How are we supposed to get across without a crystal?
We find a crystal.
Okay. That was nice. This little thing was the thing that triggered that other. Alright. Mix of chicken. I'll trust it.
Well?
Oh. Well, I didn't do anything. Huh. Oh. Oh, he got me on that one. Yeah, we found a crystal. We found a crystal and I don't got life and I gotta go. Oh, there's stuff in these rooms.
Now where do we go from here?
Ooh, getting all these. What do you got? Yes. Wait, that goes back out? There's only... I'm missing something here. I don't know what's on the walls. I think it's just a look. Maybe like marble? But it doesn't look that way. Alright.
Plan on carrying the crystal everywhere like the last one?
If need be.
I'm gonna have to put down this crystal fight, ain't I? It's over here to the left, I think, right? Wait, this... okay. I know I'm supposed to go to the other place, but I think I can do some more stuff in here with this crystal. Alright, now maybe these things will move. What? Oh. Duh. Boy. Ooh. Aha. Ah. Nice. Okay, so it's B, E, F, and another type of F. What the hell is that noise? Something in this one over here? Oh, shit. This was not a good idea. Oh, it's a timer. Oh my god, I thought it was something else. Okay, let's see. That was 1, 2, 3. Okay, so really it's just one off to the left. Okay. Okay, that was 1 to the left. Okay, wait, I'm making sure. That was 1 to the left. Yeah, okay. So that's the second one to the left. I'll let that reset. Alright. Are they all gonna be left? No. That's 2 to the right. That's gonna be the longest one. Okay, let that reset. Okay. Okay, so everything with that last one is 1 to the left. Okay, let that reset. One to the left. 1 to the left. Go! Oh my god. Wasted too much time. I'm gonna have to do it again. Really? Yeah, 1 to the left. Why can't I figure out where I'm at? Did this reset? That's not cool. They changed. Oh yeah, that's not cool. Did you see that? Uh-oh. Are they dependent on each other? No, that can't be cool. No. I got me a good thing. Ooh, common chest armor. Let's see what that helps any. Runic's up. Defense is down. But defense is only down a little. I feel like it's a net gain. You know what? Let's do it. I need defense otherwise. And I can just... Oops. What do you call it? Keep my shield up? Alright, that was totally worth it.
Can we go already?
Alright.
Boy, shoot.
I know how it works.
Oh, wrong button. Oh, nice. Every time, it's like I'm hitting them with my axe by accident or something.
Finally. We can use the same sandbowl that brought us down the first time. I want to get out of here.
Oh, it's the thing! It's the thing that I couldn't figure out. And it was really easy when you think about it. Nice. Perfect. This is what I wanted. What I need to do is go up a little bit. So I can see this. Oh. And I can get it straight from here. And then, go down further. Get this. And then this is down now. Oh, oops. Or I could just punch this. Grab my thing back. Get into this. Oops. Ooh. Basic offensive armor. Oh, not worth it. Brings down strength and defense. Okay, and I think the other one was I just pulled this down. Something like that. Maybe. Aha! And again, just punch it. Whee! I can't believe I couldn't figure that out the first time. Please be more health. Yes! Maximum health increase. About time. It's also why I took out, get to my, or what do you call it? My armor. Alright. Think we're going back this way? Maybe on the other side? Boy, get out of my way or I'm gonna hit you with my axe again by accident. Okay. Oh shit! That was a good jump scare. Oh, let's rage this. Oh, I don't have rage. Wait. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to dodge again. Get out of the way! Whoa, nice darkness, you asshole. Yeah, I don't see where you're at. So this is... Oh, I love what my boy is doing. Boy's not able to do anything right now. I don't know why. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. How did he get me there? Okay, I need... Get out of my way. Why can't I just get out of the damn way? This isn't cool. Okay, come on now. Ah, my thumbs. Okay, that was a lame. Oh, shit. R3? Yeah. Ooh, nice. If that was a real made-up language, my friend would probably know what they said.
We made a grave mistake.
Oh no.
We helped the wrong side?
Well, he's attacking us. We're on the right side if you attack us. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. We just killed a Dark Elf King that's been harassing us the whole time. I thought I'd feel good about that, but... just before he died, he said the Light Elves were the bad guys. Could that be true? What if we've been fighting against the good guys this whole time? The Light Elves don't seem evil, but if they really are the ones who started this war, then maybe the Dark Elves were just fighting back? So confusing. I guess we'll see why. I guess I see why Father didn't want to get involved, but I'm not going to tell him that. Hold on. Drinking some caffeine, hoping it'll help the headache.
Let me guess. You're gonna be smug and say you told me we shouldn't get involved.
That is enough.
Summons a spectral wolf. Ooh, options to continue. You have acquired a runic summon. I've been wanting this because I remember I used to get the ravens that were really awesome. Equipped to the Talon bow. Hold square to activate. Okay. Equip that. Oh heck yeah.
Can we go now?
Just watch how cool this is. Of course, when I'm in battle, I
Do
don't
you
want to waste
remember
it.
the answer?
Yeah.
We rising. We rising.
Boy,
We
read
should have
this.
checked out
Boy,
that room
what's
first.
that, sir? Only time you want to talk to me is when you need
Do you want to tell me something?
I said, the only time you care to talk to me is when you need me to translate for you. If Mom was
If
here...
your mother was still alive, we would not be here at all. Atreus.
Forget it.
Fine.
Ooh, it's moving. Interesting. Excuse me. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything that we've missed now that it's light. And plus I want to show off the wolves. I think I've been here. I think this is the first place I went. But, you know, just in case. You know, look, I think this is one of those places where I don't know what you're looking at, kid. Okay, grabbed what we needed here. Oh yeah, that was that place, okay. Oh, come on. I don't think I really need to go back in there, but just, you know, just in case. Anything up here that I missed? Did we go down here? Oh yeah. It's another one of those things I can't get. Nothing in the sky. Alright. Oh, almost didn't get through there. Just leave the kid. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so this is where we pass through with the boat. And we're back out. Yeah. Oh, I get the boat. Alright. These ruins look pretty cool. Assuming the ruins. Could just be a dam. It's like music, like what am I supposed to assume with the music? didn't go on the other side, so I'm gonna go on the other side. There's me some coal over there. Okay, this whole dam thing is a brilliant way to keep players from getting out and going wherever. Ooh, this looks different. Area discovered! Okay, watch this. But that didn't work at all. Oh, maybe it didn't work. What the hell? No. No! Stupid. Damn it. This is not a exploding one? Okay, this is stupid. Why did I pick on this guy? Okay, I can't... Game! Okay, you know what? Maybe like this, so I can just do one last thing. Why did I pick on that guy? The Gloom Nightmare. These nightmares can blind us for a little bit, just when I thought nightmares couldn't get worse. Thanks, kid, for basically doing the entire thing. Alright, thanks, boy. Oh, that's a pretty little pink fire. Lowy bits, and I don't... Oh, it's just sunlight coming through. So the wolves didn't do crap. Probably because I wasn't close enough. And we weren't engaged in a battle at the moment. But this big guy was coming out this way. Now let's see if the wolves can help. Hell yeah. The ravens are even cooler. Just gonna let you know. Okay. Oh, oops. I'm gonna go back here, just in case. Yeah, that was a waste. We didn't get it. Ooh, R3. Ow! Wow, it feels much more harsh when it's on an animal, you know? Or something that looks like an animal. Give me my axe back. Okay. Oh my god. It sounds like there's something after me. Okay. I think I need to do something like... Come on now. Okay, maybe I have to be over to the left a little more to get that. Here we go.
Nice job!
Thank you, boy. Nice. Ooh. Runic heavy attack. Kind of like the frost stuff better. Oh, this is a different one. Okay. So right now I have that, which kind of sucks on most of things. That looks like I have to be close by. I don't like that. I'll stick with this. Found some treasure! Let's go get it. Somehow. Ooh! So close to getting 6 of them. Look at that. Looks like I'm gonna have to sail over to the... What? How do we get the treasure I just got? Ah, thank you. Ooh, got other stuff too. Nice. Alright, I think this is where I came in.
So? Was she in the light?
Who?
You know.
Oh, she was not there.
Not like you would even care if she was.
Ooh,
Mind
boy.
your tongue, boy! Until our journey is over, one of us must remain focused. Do not mistake my silence for lack of grief. Mourn how you wish. Leave me to my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No. Why would you? You do not know my ways. I know it has not been easy.
Oh, I love scenes like that.
In the light, I felt only moments pass. If that is of some comfort to you.
That's good to know. Really. So, should we go back to Midgard? Face the Black Breath? Or do you think there's more to see
He
in
was
this realm?
respecting his son by trying to explain stuff to him. And remind him that he's also mourning. I guess I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just following the river. Okay, this is where we got that glowy thing. This just goes back around. The sounds are crazy right now. I'm gonna stop here.
I see you've been busy.
How observant.
I am known for my attention to detail. You boys look like you're gearing up for quite the journey. There's an abandoned temple in Midgard that a fellow dwarf converted to his personal storeroom. Packed it with all sorts of treasures he collected during his travels throughout the realms.
Throughout the realms? Which ones did he go to? What did he collect?
Fafnir was a, shall we say, aggressive collector of magical artifacts. The more he acquired, the more he desired. There was no realm too dangerous, no relic too hazardous. He once ventured deep into Niflheim for a whetstone of all things. Huh. I bet that was quite the whetstone.
Does this story have a point?
Yes, it does. I just happen to have an entry stone to Fafnir's storeroom. You might find something useful in there.
Neat. Thanks, Sindri.
You're very welcome. Oh, and if you find that whetstone, well, it sure would be nice of you to bring it to me.
Nice.
I'd advise caution if you're heading to the storeroom. Last I was there, all manner of nastiness had taken up residence.
Won't your friend be upset if we steal all of his stuff?
Oh, no. No, not at all. He's dead, I think.
Oh, sorry.
No, no need to be sorry. These things happen when one travels from realm to realm, collecting priceless artifacts that don't belong to you.
Right,
What can I do for you two?
Okay. There's some lost items. These items I left behind in the battlefield. Let's collect them. Okay. Whoa! Chest armor. It brings down my runic a lot, but dude, the strength and the defense is higher. Do I not? Is this what I have, or is what I? Oh, I need. Okay. So that's what I have. Okay. Wait, no, it's not what I have. Oh, I need more ancient hearts to do that. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at. What do I currently have, though? That's the thing. Okay, chest armor. If I wanted to, I can get. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing pretty good with what I got. I mean, this has more strength. Look at that. Yeah, I'm good with the chest armor. Wrist armor. Ooh, that looks nice, but I don't have enough resources. I gotta go after more ancients, it looks like. Wrist armor. Like, I don't have enough for this either. But, defense and vitality, strength. These are not worth it. Okay. See what we can do for him.
We can't forget you.
It doesn't give me stats. Ew. Enemies in air. Expose weaknesses. Ooh. That's kind of nice too. They're all the same price. That's kind of nice too. I like the exposed weakness thing.
Look at that work. We'll spoil
Fast
the boy.
rest. Alright.
What shall it be?
X pommel, anything I can do better here. Defense vitality. Runic. All these take down strength though. And I don't like that. Okay. Upgrade. Not enough. Okay, chest armor. It says I can maybe upgrade. Ooh. This is the one I have equipped anyway. Hmm. Waste armor. Okay, I'm gonna go with the chest armor. No, wait, was it this? No, I like the wrist armor because it adds the strength. And I don't know if I have anything left or anything else. Oh, I can do this.
Fine piece of work, if I say so myself.
Maybe I should get that boy something. I don't think I have any left though. Chest armor. I can buy them. Oh, why would I? Look at that. Not worth it. Wrist armor. Oh, that's bad. Do I need to buy a health stone? Oh, these are just enchantments. Do I need to buy one of these? Am I out? I think I'm gonna have to buy one, because I think one was used on me a while back. Let's try to sell some stuff. This shouldn't be the thing I have equipped, so...
That should tide you over.
Wrist armor. Sell these. I'm a little worried about those. I don't want to sell that. Oh, I can sell that? Oh, no. Probably have to use it in the future. Yay! Did I hit it with my axe again?
Poor Fafnir. There's a fine line between ambition and greed, you know.
Yeah, I think we got everything here the first time we were here. Hopefully we'll get attacked a little bit less on the way out. You never know, though.
Father, I have a confession to make.
Yep.
All those voices in my head. Well, this wasn't the first time. Back when we met Brock, his animal warned me about something hiding in the trees. That's why she didn't want to cross.
She told you.
Well, I could just feel what she was feeling. What she was afraid of.
It happens again. You tell me. Understand?
I promise.
But that was worth using my axe for.
Can you read it?
Sir,
What does it say?
it's about the eternal war for the light. Do you think it'll stop now after what we did?
Unlikely.
Alright. I really like how they have these realms be like exactly the same as each other except a little bit off, like, you know, depending on what realm it is. That way they could just probably use the same
I wish
models
Mom were here.
and add to it. Alright. Again! I keep hurting him.
What now?
We have the light. To Midgard.
Okay. I guess you're making that decision. Can't go to Helheim yet. This would be good for your trivia challenges. Oh, wait, where am I at? How do I get back to where I was? Is that not one of them? Oh. To return to Midgard, you do that. Okay.
It's crazy to think that all the realms exist in the same space, one on top of the other. It's like this room lets us travel without moving.
Boy, to the pink one. Or purple? We back!
Brock! We just came back from another realm. And we met your brother. Wait, not in that order.
Did you let that seed sop put hand to your blade? Hmm? You do know he lost his talent, right? Just up and left him one day. Tried taking me down with him. Did he botch up on her girl?
Quite the opposite.
Hell, even a blind pig farts up a truffle now and again. But you know what really counts? Consistency. And I got that coming out of all of my parts.
He just hit it. Oh, I got Mark of the Dwarves.
It's better.
Wouldn't you just love it if that's how we
Good.
improve things? We just
Now
slap
when
it
you're
real
done
hard with
talking,
a
I got a favor to
mallet
ask.
and it's better.
What is it, dwarf?
There's this alchemist on Vari. Been working out in the Velander mines. Haven't heard from him in maybe, I don't know, 100 winters or so. Probably dead, but maybe you can find him. He's dwarfing like me. Wears a fancy green ring. Owes me a favor. You look?
If it is on our path.
Oh, I see how it is. Not a something-for-nothing type, are you? Fine. If you find Donvari, I'll make him whip you up something special. This entry stone here ought to get you inside those mines.
Cool. Well, we don't need your services.
I
We
need that alchemist for
just got
something I'm
shit done.
stewing up for you. If you're smart, you'll find him.
Alright. Let's go do this thing with
You
the dead
remember
people.
the way back to the Black Breath.
Of course. We need to walk across the bridge to the Vanaheim Tower. Are we going to the Black Breath? Or exploring?
Yeah, we're
Your
gonna
choice.
explore. Because might as well get some of these dead people that everyone seems they get on their first time before even getting as far as we have. I'm thinking about holding off on the dragon though.
The snake he's holding. The world serpent?
Too small.
Yeah, but maybe Thor's just really big?
Unlikely.
Running everything to get the loot. Oh, wait, that's not.
So, what other stories have you got?
One more. There was the story of the Mother Crab, who scolded her son. She told him he should walk forward, in pride, not sideways as he always did.
But she's a crab too. He should say, sure. I'll look for it as soon as you show me how.
Yes, he did say that.
Yeah.
That was the story.
I got it.
Oh, wow, that's funny. Okay, wait, there's some over here.
torch?
A torch is built with wood. That is a brazier.
A brazier.
Okay, I already have it up.
Looks like there's something written on it. Want me to read it?
Not yet. I want to see if there's anything before I have to start fighting. Okay, fine, read it.
Boy,
Oh, hey, a crab.
Kavik.
Like the story.
Nightmare! I can't yet.
Oh, shit.
Father, help me!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Help me! Fire, fire!
The wolf thing didn't do shit. Oh, come on! Go back this way! Ugh.
Can't get free!
I'm trying, dude.
Help me!
nice shot.
Almost there! I'll knock him down! Hurry, before they get back up!
Come on, I'm trying to. It wouldn't listen to me. Whee!
Look out!
Having my thing up is not apparently doing shit.
Sorry, not ready! Ready and wait!
Finally.
That's the last one.
Well fought, you two.
You're dead?
You're very perceptive. And
Okay, really quick. Nightmare. We can either dodge their shots or interrupt them with an arrow axe throw. The stronger ones can shoot faster.
take caution when lighting these braziers. Sailor and Hellwalkers will swarm to the flames like moths. I assume we have you to thank for freeing us from a watery grave.
Us?
Other spirits. The Lake of Nine is full of them. Most are able to move on from this realm, but we, lucky few, are stuck here in Midgard until our affairs are in order. Perhaps you can help them as well.
We have no desire to help you, Spirit.
Ah, but you already have. I only wished to see the sky again. Farewell.
Ooh, common axe promo. Shows you I should have probably done this before. Not as good as what I got.
Whoa! He disappeared.
Come, let us not be distracted.
Anything else up here? No. Alright.
So,
Onward!
I guess we should keep an eye out for other spirits.
What did I say about distractions?
But it sounds like they needed help.
They are spirits, boy. Dead things. They have no needs, only wants.
It feels wrong to ignore them.
We will get over these feelings.
Right hit.
Mom would have wanted to help them.
What was that, boy?
Nothing.
I thought as much.
It was blue. I was attracted to it. Oh wait, can there... Whoa, hold on. Can we get on this boat? Over there, maybe?
So, what other stories have you got?
Look at all these things I could
One
maybe
more.
get for
There is a
somehow.
tale about a woodsman. He asked the trees of the forest for a branch to make a handle for his axe. Instead, the trees gave him a young sapling so they could keep their limbs. The woodsman made his axe, and then he returned, and chopped down the oldest trees in the forest.
Just because trees are old doesn't mean they're smart.
Okay, I have a feeling I'm either gonna have to blow up a piece of that, or like I have to wait until I have the ability. Okay, I keep thinking I have to look for docks. What I should be looking for are the white flags. Whee. What do we have in here? We're going up.
Hey, it's another brazier.
I suppose you wish to light it.
Can I?
Maybe after I loot, make sure I have all the stuff I need to fight. I don't trust this island. And of course I can't open that up yet. Okay, go for it.
Kvekia.
Ugh.
Almost ready.
Okay. Too many people throwing stuff. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to bring this back. That was lame. That was good, protection. Glad you got light arrows.
I don't believe it. Are you both alive?
Hello.
I can't remember the
wait.
last time I...
Hell Shadow Scout. Acts like a shadow, uses ice magic instead of feather magic. Definitely a help.
saw something walk these islands that wasn't dead or corrupted.
What do you mean?
The Desolation Child. Plagues this land, growing more severe with each passing winter.
Do you know its cause?
Not for certain, but I suspect the appearance of the World Serpent, along with the great flood that followed. Many were drowned, myself among them. The dead began to walk not long after.
Do you need anything from us?
Boy,
I only wish to speak to someone again. A wish you have just granted.
Aw.
Thank you.
Accidentally, you know, helping out dead people. Here? Sounds like monsters. What is all this loot? Okay, it's this gold stuff. Oh, I'm gonna have to go. Yep, I'm gonna have to go back to that other one over there because there was so much more I could do. But only if I can get into a safe position here. Oh god, this isn't gonna work. I'm too close. Ah. Nice. Okay, we gotta go back to that one place, kid. Boy. Oh wait, what's over here? Can I use my axe and do like a fun zip line? Zip line it. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Oh, hold up. Can I do anything with this? I don't think I can do anything with it yet. So I'm going to go back Because I saw the gold locking.
Boy, what did I tell you about offering help?
Don't.
Correct.
Can't we
This
just...
is not a debate.
Oh, like,
You must learn focus.
or the
Our
bird.
journey need be your only concern.
But what if they can help us? That one seemed to know little about the lake.
And how does that help us with our goal?
We won't know unless we ask.
Okay, it's over here. There's a lot more I can do over here if I just get rid of the gold.
Got another story?
One more. There
Okay.
was once a scorpion who wished to travel to the other side of a river.
Why?
If you continue to interrupt, I will end the story.
Okay.
The scorpion asked the frog for help. He told the frog that if he gave him a ride across the river on his back, he would be rewarded.
But
The
they both
frog
died.
protested, fearing the scorpion would sting him. The scorpion assured the frog that he would not sting him, or they would both drown in the river. The frog agreed, but halfway across the river, the scorpion stung him. The frog was mortally wounded, and they both sunk to the bottom of the river and perished.
That's sad. Why would the scorpion do that?
He was a scorpion. It is his nature to do harm.
Oh. That's just what Mom used to say about the gods.
But set that aside. We must proceed on foot.
Can we finish later?
Perhaps.
I don't like the story because it's assuming the scorpion's supposed to harm things, where I disagree. Scorpions attack out of fear or trying to get food. Just like any other creature. How do I get... I mean... I think I can... Get this thing to be frozen. But how do I blow up this rock thing? That's what I need to know. Oh yeah, you can't jump in this very well, can you? Or at all. Ah! Now I'm like frustrated. How do I blow you up? Maybe there's a thing up above. I don't see anything. Maybe it's one of those things I gotta wait until I have fire stuff. Ugh. Well, that's frustrating. I came all the way back here. Let's be mean. After telling that story about a crab, let's just kill one, right? Alright. Can't believe I can't get to that. Oh wow, we're booking
What you
it.
said about the scorpion. That it couldn't escape his nature to do harm.
Your mother always spoke the truth. Enough stories.
I
The
hear
world serpent's
something.
even over here. I told you he's big.
Ooh, another duck. Gotta love these sounds. You do not trust the sounds. Can I not get up there? Hello? Okay, I think this is the cave with the dragon.
Boy, do you remember which is port and which is starboard?
Oh,
Left and
I
right.
think so. Port is left, and starboard is right. Right?
It gets really
Not
confusing.
you're right. Where the boat faces, port is left. And
Oh,
starboard
Starboard
is...
is right.
Yeah,
Right.
that,
I
duh.
knew that.
That's what he meant.
I did.
Let's go kick some ass, right?
Not ready. I'm ready.
Oh shit! I didn't see this guy. Come on. Really lost some life on that one. Here
Well?
we gotta.
Well, what?
The brazier?
If you must.
Oh, let's hold on. Is that the serpent? Snoring? Oh, hey, hey. See if I can go that way. Aww. Oh, it is! There he is. Gotta keep him this angle. Much more cuter than the other angles. I've seen people do this. I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, I did. Brought it back down. Yeah. Already screwed. Oh, that was an accident. I'll take it. Oh yeah. On my way to even more full health. Okay. Boy. Let's go explore first. Ooh. Another cipher.
Soon we'll be able to translate those Muspelheim moons.
Nice. Only one more. 6 of 9. Alright. Let's fight these guys. Okay, where is a good place to be? Gonna get close enough to tell him to
Boy.
read it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna be over here.
Kvekia. Not ready. At the ready. Go, brother!
need to get rid of it. No, I need to get rid of it. Okay, rid of this. Because it's not gonna do anything for me. Okay, I can't do shit if I can't get close to him. Get me? Then I can do this. Yeah.
That was good, right?
You did well.
Oh, affirmation! Affirmation. Fuck yeah. Sometimes it's all the boy needs.
Well done, boys. Never thought I'd see a scrap like that again.
What do you want?
To thank you. These dead Reavers drowned me many winters ago, and I've been itching to see them get theirs.
So you died after all the flooding?
Indeed. I came to the Lake of Nine to pillage Tyr's temple, but I underestimated the severity of the desolation.
Have you seen other men? Living? A bearded one with tattoos.
Only the one standing in front of me. Thank you both for avenging my death.
Useless.
Well, we can't expect them all to know something useful.
Alright, onward. Oh, I love how it's like there's even a shadow that's hanging down. Look at this guy. Just chilling.
Maybe the next one will have more information.
Keep your expectations low, boy. Spirits are rarely useful.
How do they even exist?
When you sever a man from his life, it is not always a clean cut.
So you've met other spirits?
Yes. Many.
What were they like?
Annoying. Port.
Sorry?
Port.
Oh,
Left to the side of the boat.
boat's left.
Correct.
You really want to get into it. Remember what colors the lights are on the port and starboard of a aircraft or airplane. Always throws it off because you think right red, but no. Right is green. And left is red. Okay.
Kveikja!
Nope.
Well, worth a shot.
What? Okay. I think I fought people up here already, right? Maybe? Okay, back in the boat. I'm gonna check something. Oh, maybe I can't. Ooh, good job, designers. I was gonna go and check to see if that boat is still there. It's like, what are you doing? There's two boats. Oh, look at these statues. Oh, I hear a thing. Can't get it from the boat. Another duck down. So paranoid. Oh, I know where this is. I think I'm still too underpowered to even take on these folks.
Ah, more of those. Good.
Seven of 9. Okay, let's see how far out I can make this go. Maybe a little further down. Or maybe if I get on the thing, I can do it. Do I even want to try? I'm going for it! Whee! Come on. Let me fight them. Something. Oh god. Where did you come from? Hey, come on. Get him back there so I can fucking fight. Oh shit! Oh.
I'm coming to you.
Okay. I gotta get over this way, get over this way, get over this way. So I can have better... What is my axe? Axe. Man, get over. Oh my god. It's the only thing left, this stupid one. Oh, come on. Let's do it! Whoa. He's still going. Okay. How did we do that, kid? Boy. I seriously thought we wouldn't be able to do it. Please don't be a second series. Okay. Woo! Legendary, a formless substance found inside a realm of terrors used to enhance unique properties of various talismans. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got the hard one. Whee!
I can't read these either.
Alright, alright.
They're different from the others.
Back to the boat! I think we're on this side. Oh, hey, John, Spencer Zero, how you doing? Sorry, I didn't see you until just now. That res is so manly, what do you mean? It's like I automatically put up my shield. Alright. Onward! Go under this guy
Starboard.
here.
The boat's right.
Good.
Purple heart.
Beacon Beach over here.
I'm ready! Okay. Viewer discovered. Wait, no, no, we just wasted the wolves! I just wanted you to
Boy,
pick this up.
over here.
Yes, sir.
When Atreus revived Kratos, it was pretty manly. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's another treasure map.
I actually gotta go. That means the next time I see Brock or whatever, I gotta buy another stone. Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's see what's this way. Every time I walk by, it's like I hit him with my axe. Shit. Not you again.
I'm not ready.
We wasted these wolves and everything. And I can't aim. Oh, this person's smart. Going. Oh shit! Forgot about not having. Okay, come on now. Oh god, now we got these guys.
Hit ya!
Oh yeah, that's... Okay, I don't know what's going on with the ones underneath. Oh shit. Too focused on trying to hit these guys. Yeah, help me out, kid. Boy. Oh, they throw! They freaking throw! Poison. What the hell? I'm counting on the arrows way too much. Oh, forgot I had this. I'm not even gonna let this guy get close.
Ready, father!
It seems like it's just stunning him. Can I do it? Can I do it in time? Yes! Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. It's worse when it's an animal. Ugh.
I think I'm getting better at this.
I'm considering buying a bookcase. You should buy a bookcase. You have no idea how many I have. I have so many. Because I have to store all my stuff. I know when I say bookcases, they're really like just middle shelves, but I keep running out of room, so I have to keep buying more and more. Oops. Wrong thing. Alright. Ooh, what's out here? Oh, it's our boat. I'm planning on to buy the Horus Heresy books. What's that about? I haven't heard of that. Sounds cool.
Come and face me, God of Thunder!
You okay, dude?
Your challenges mean nothing to the gods, Spirit. They do not listen.
Do not mock my pursuit of vengeance. Though my family devoted their lives to worshipping Thor, I've devoted mine to his downfall. And I will start with that statue looming over my father's grave.
Unlikely. You are dead.
Is there something we can do?
For a reward, of course.
If you bring down the statue, you have my blessing to loot my father's grave. He rests on an island to the east.
Cool.
Why do you hate Thor so much?
After my father passed, my mother built the statue to watch over his grave. Imagine our surprise when the God of Thunder himself came to offer condolences. First we were thrilled, but he quickly took advantage of our hospitality. My mother begged him to leave, and Thor, in his drunken rage, killed her. I was left with nothing but grief. Eventually, I lost that as well, and found only rage in its place.
I'm so sorry.
Come, boy. We have a statue to destroy.
Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here I can't do yet. Okay, so I need to pull this down. And then go back over.
My father's grave lies on an island to the east.
Okay, I get it, dude.
Do not mistake my mother's statue of Thor with that monstrous eyesore to the south.
It's a Warhammer 40,000 prequel book series. Wow, that's cool. I don't know much about the Warhammer thing, but
One more for the collection.
that's a cool. That sounds like a cool collection. Ooh, there's gotta be something good in this thing. Yeah, life. You first. Now you. Activate immediately after being hit to recover faster. Also has a passive effect. Yeah, I'll look at it. But, oh. More strength, more defense, but takes down vitality. What does vitality even do in this? This is a talisman, so it's not the runic thing. I think I'll equip it. Yeah. Ooh. Some of these are really hard to get. I'll throw this stuff at them. Look up, see if there's anything hanging.
I cannot rest while my mother's murderer
I
stands
get it.
above my father's
I get it.
grave.
I get it. I think we still have another dead person to go and talk to. Been getting into 40K.
The one whose mom was killed by Thor?
Has some amazing
What about
lore. Oh, nice.
Let his story be a reminder. The lives of men mean nothing to the gods.
I know, Father.
You know. But do you listen?
Yes.
Good.
Ooh, icy. Oh, oh, whoa. I just remembered playing this before. And the ice thing was really hard. I'm not doing that right now, but we're looking for good people. Do I want to go in there? This is going to take me to the ice guy. I'm too afraid to check out the ice people right now.
Did you see something out there? That tower.
Whoa!
I see no tower.
Maybe I'm
That
seeing
was
things.
cool. Well, the bookcase cost like $60. Was it IKEA? Oh wait, they actually did get higher in price. I used to get my stuff from Walmart, and it used to be around the $24, $35 area, and then recently though, holy crap, the prices have doubled just for a simple bookcase. And those are the ones you gotta put together on your own. Here, let me steal some
You want to be cheer?
stuff from this guy. Yeah, I would be cheer if I could get my boat to freaking go where I need it to go. Hey! Another dead person. Let's do it! Oh, okay. Well, let's get these guys first. I don't think we're going after this guy. I think they got him because look at that. This is, unless he's going to come back dead. I think that's that guy's dead.
I think this is the last one. Might as well, right?
Fine.
After we check stuff out. Everything's gotten so expensive. I know, right? Some stuff makes sense why it got expensive. I understand if you have like raw materials or stuff coming in from other countries. But like, I feel like even rent, people are like raising rent. Like, why is your rent going up? They like super raise property taxes. Like, it's not like you have to get fruits and veggies or wood for someone to stay in their place one more year.
This does more than decipher those Muspelheim runes. It also contains the travel rune. Should we go visit the fire realm?
Sure, because I kind of do want the fire stuff. But I think I have to go somewhere else first to get the fire stuff.
I think we have a complete set of those now.
Yeah! And I got no achievement for that. I got some XP though. Sorry, I keep apparently hitting you. Alright. No, what? I killed you! Okay, I will take that life later. Because I feel like it'd be a waste to take it now. Alright, kid.
Look here.
Sir.
So, okay, I think this guy's gonna come back.
Focus up, boy.
I mean, I like it. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, I gotta use this side to do that. That's right. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, shit. Ah, I knew it! Ah, no, 3 in a row? Are you freaking kidding me there? I'm so like... Oh, shit. Yeah, sounds like it. Yo. I can't get these poison guys. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have to get the axe back to do any of that. You know what? I'm gonna do one of these moves. Oh shit. Oh no! Okay, just in case you don't know this with this game. If it's yellow, it's too far away for that.
I'm not ready.
None of this is hitting, but I suck at this. Nope, I just needed you to do that real quick. As I run over here and grab some life.
I'm set.
What I was saying is the reds you have to dodge.
Almost ready.
Where the yellows oh wait, let's get some. Oh, too late, dude.
I must speak with you.
Another spirit.
Anyways, what I was
walks
saying
among us.
is
How
yellow means you can
unexpected.
probably parry and block them. The red means it's going to hit, and you have to dodge. Which is why when they're all red like that, it's annoying because I don't want
I
to
came
dodge.
to this lake with a group of tradesmen, seeking refuge from the desolation. But how could we know it was even worse at the Lake of Nine?
We cannot undo your mistakes, Spirit.
I know that. But I fear for my captain and crew. I believe they are still under the water. Will you find them for me?
Is there anything you can offer us in return?
I have little to offer.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure.
Wait! I died wearing a valuable family heirloom. It's yours, if you promise to find my crew.
Deal.
Thank you.
You are learning.
Here's the cool thing. I think
Why didn't you or Mom ever tell me about the desolation?
I won't speak for your mother, but it was never my concern. Nor should it be yours.
Doesn't it concern us if everything around us is dying?
Our only concern is reaching the peak.
Really? Then why are we exploring all these islands?
The resources we find improve our equipment. If we stray from the path, it is only to prepare ourselves for the journey ahead.
I can live with that if it means we keep exploring. And helping others.
What I was saying is, I've seen Let's Plays of this, and it looks like what happens is that the dialogue of the dead people are in order, no matter what order you do this, which I think is kind of cool. Okay, back to chat. Everything's gotten so expensive for me, it's utility costs. Yeah, same thing. Like, seriously, why is that going up? You know what I mean? Is it just going up because they know that they can do that and no one can say anything? My electricity bills are skyrocketing. Have you ever watched Good Mythical Morning? Yes. I've been watching that since at least 2013, 2014. And a lot of my ideas when it comes to education and how I do activities actually is inspired by Good Mythical Morning and Rhett and Link. Making everything into game shows and like participation and goofiness. I love it. I think you'd like this guy's goofy videos. He did a video where they had ice cream maker and they tried putting all sorts of stuff. One of my favorites I used to send to people back in the day was the one where they test out whether or not you can feel someone staring at you. And when I first heard that title, I imagined it to be the most boringest thing possible, but the way they did it, and it's something so simple, they made it hilarious, and that caught me, and that's the one I send to people. Orange juice and toothpaste, it turns out surprisingly well. Sounds like something they would do. It does. I haven't watched it in a while though. But I should totally watch it again. Some of their newer episodes I just haven't seen in a while. Because they do it every day. And the stuff that inspired some of the stuff I do in classes. Oh, I'm back around here now. The students really liked, and I've had students say, like, they're really glad that I did the activities, because it really got them to figure out, like, what they don't remember and what they have to remember for the test, and it helped them get a better grade on their test because of it. Because one of the classes was very test heavy, and not because I designed, it wasn't the one I designed, I don't like doing tests, but it was test heavy, and the tests were actually pretty good tests. Like, I think the teacher did a good job on designing really good tests. But of course, the students, they're undergrads, and they're all like, you know, being undergrads, learning who they are and stuff, away from parents, and so of course they don't necessarily have time to study, and they're all like, hey, I can do what I want now. And even if they had time to study, stress and stuff doesn't help with remembering stuff. So part of the activities was to try to make it fun, low stakes. People won candy, and they had the best time, and it's awesome. These dudes are awesome.
You scare up that alchemist what needed finding?
Not
Sure,
yet.
I'm open.
I need to buy resurrection stones. The food test stuff is great. Oh yeah, like, and I like their Willet series. Do I need any of this? So if I buy these, I don't have to do anything extra, right? Since I took down my vitality, I'm gonna do that. Wrist armor. Oh, this stuff is bad. Okay. Chest armor. Nope. That was cool. Okay, this does nothing but get better, so.
The other. And don't
Upgrade.
be letting that spit-fister of a brother of mine lay hands on it again.
Talisman. Oh, this gets better too. And we should do something for the boy. I feel like I'm never giving
Say
him
the
stuff.
word, kid.
Oh, probably because I can't. I used up all the resources. I'm sorry, kid. I'm
Got
so
something else
sorry.
in mind? So, you sticking around for grains of wisdom?
Okay, chat. Red is a hell of a looker. He is. I just watched their Willet ice cream cake video. Nice. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Popcorn ice cream cake worked so well. Oh god, the one I laughed at so much was the waffle maker. Oh, I think I remember that one. And they were using it to heat... Oh, to heat seal open potato chip packets. I remember that. That was a good one.
What realm you gents shaking off? Let me guess. Alfheim?
How'd you guess?
I'd know that smell anywhere. Used to spend my fair share of time there, but I ain't allowed anymore on account of the incident.
What happened?
Well, ain't too sure your daddy's gonna like me talking about it on account of all the swearing and stealing and fucking involved.
What?
Don't judge me. You're the one came in all reeking of elf. Stirs up a man's memories. Go on now. I got things that ain't gonna hammer themselves.
That's cute.
Brock,
Fuck else you need.
how come your brother's got half your brand?
'Cause I ain't in a working relationship with that footlicker no more. I wasn't about to let him use it without me, and he likewise. Only thing to do was split the brand 50-50 down the middle. Guess that was the last thing we saw eye to eye on. What? You want a hug? Hit the road.
Sorry.
Oh wait, there's stuff I can do.
Say, you didn't happen to run yourself afoul of a scruffy fella about yay high, doesn't feel pain, sounds drunk but probably just slow? Hey, how'd you think I feel about it? If I'd wanted Aesir business, I'd have set up shop outside a brothel. Or a fighting pit. Or a fighting brothel.
Oh, fighting brothel.
Did he say Aesir? Like gods?
No.
Be extra careful out there, you two. The roads are teeming with more than usual complement of dead assholes lately.
We've noticed. Any idea where they're coming from?
Maybe they ran out of rooms in hell. Or could be Odin stirring up trouble again. Or maybe they all got lost. Why don't you ask one while he's chewing your face off?
We'll just be careful.
Thought so.
Brock, what do you know about the serpent in the lake?
I know he's too damn big.
Alright.
Okay, I think it's just gonna loop now. I like the ones where you're trying to identify what country a snack is from. When they showed deep fried Mars bars, it was like, hey, I know where those are from. Where was that from? I remember what, and it's like an ongoing joke now. They're like, there's something to do with like having a camera show from Red's point of view when Link is trying to do a dart at the board, and then like one time it was like an old like 1980s camera, and it's like a joke that keeps going, and it's hilarious. And the fact that it started out as Good Morning Chia Lincoln or something like that, because they had a Chia Lincoln, they had a Lincoln head, like a Chia head, and the concept was they'd only go until the Chia grew in to see if it was worth their time or something weird like that. I think that's clever. Oh yeah, where are we going? Somewhere. Oh, well that's helpful. That's all fine, we've already been there. I could, you know, not go all the way around like that. Guess we're going there. Scotland. Oh, nice. I should, like, learn that. Supposedly, even though it keeps changing, Ancestry.com says I'm, like, you know, 50% Scottish or something like that. Now, I would travel there. I really do like the Scottish accent. It sounds cool. And it's so close to all these other countries that, you know, take a cute little trip of it. I mean, I travel 5 different states in a road trip. Might as well travel a few countries in a road trip. Well, train trip, because I probably wouldn't drive. Hello again. Alright.
Wow.
Do we have what
It's
we
hot
need
here.
to be here?
But is that snow?
I feel like
Ash.
I'm missing a
It only
portion.
falls like that for great fires.
Well, this is supposed to be the greatest fire of all, isn't it?
Oh,
Muspelheim,
I feel like I'm...
the ancient realm of flame.
Did your mother speak of it?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there's not many stories that take place in fire. Except among the fire giants, I guess.
Ooh.
But I don't think they talk to others much. And no one's seen one in forever.
Well, hopefully my ice will help. I keep thinking I went through another thing well before all of this. But I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've played. Like, a few years. And I only played it once. I've seen Let's Plays, but only back like 3 years ago. And right now I'm watching Let's Plays in between, but only up to like where I've played. You sounded southern then when you said, guess we're going there. Oh, dude, I'm originally from Central Ohio. And then I moved to Southeast Ohio, so... And I have a lot of relatives from South Ohio, so it sounds southern. It's like right across the Kentucky and West Virginia border. Now in Pittsburgh, I should start sounding a bit more Pittsburghian, but I don't go out much. And all my friends in Pittsburgh are actually from Ohio. One's from Alaska, but I think she's lived in this area longer. Or at least as an adult. Oh, I vaguely remember this now. Oh. Oh. It's really weird when you get memories back. It's so weird. It's like, why did I forget this part? Why does this look like Control? Hello again. Okay.
You must like the heat, Brock.
Heat's damned useful in my line of work. Even makes space itself more pliable. Take those magic doors you love so much. Round here they all go right to one another. No prodding from old Brock. Go up yonder and wake some up, you'll see. Getting around moose pools a cinch. As long as you don't end up cooked.
Thanks for your encouragement. Oh, hey, one of these guys.
Here, boy. Another one.
This one's called Surtur. Must be a
Whoa.
fire giant.
Did you see that?
He makes
The
a
red moved
flaming
around.
sword. He fights Thor and Odin. But is that the past or the future?
Dude, I'm gonna look at that when I see this again later and see if that was just my eyes now or is that it looked like it was moving. It was really weird. Alright. Surtur. An ancient fire giant of Muspelheim. He forged a sword of fire and fought or will fight Thor and Odin. I guess we're going to use this. Are we going there? I don't know what I'm doing. That's where I'm at. Okay. I vaguely remember this, but I think I did it wrong. Oh wait, you're not supposed to jump off the side. Can I jump off? Wait, something made a move right here. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. All I did is come back here. Ugh. Must be another way to get around. Yeah, see, nothing. Oh. Okay, where am I supposed to go then? I'm hoping it's the right way. You're on the astral plane, I know, right? The board appreciates tolerates your stream exchange. Oh, one. Oh, that's great. Gonna meet some new enemies, maybe? Am I just back where I came from? I'm back where I came from. Okay. Maybe up this way. Oh, here we go.
Listen, I hear a voice.
Another elf?
I don't think so. It's coming from up there.
Okay. Down? Yeah. Ooh. Loot. Smoldering ember. Nice. But now what?
The voice! It's just around this corner.
I don't trust
Oh.
it.
It's a great big sword. It wants to know if we're ready to train?
I don't know. Am I? Am I ready to train? We found an object of power. I love the board. There's so much. They're so unknowable. Complete the trials to unlock the next arena. Press X to accept the challenge. Circle to reject the call. Trying to warm up. I'm gonna warm up.
Rocket to the right!
'Cause I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Sorry, not ready!
Oh. Help if I had this.
Ready!
Oh, I want to get him. I want to get him. Whee!
Sorry, not ready!
Whee! Am I getting a lot of these or what?
What's with that Draugr?
Are they explodies? Are they explodey boys? Well then explode, dude.
Fiesta! Almost ready!
Oh, come on.
All set! Fiesta!
Come on. Do what I want you to do.
Sorry, kid! Ready to go now!
Oh! Holy shit. That was a nice move, though. Holy shit.
Fiesta!
Ah.
Almost there!
Maybe I should have said just go for it instead of warm up.
Ready to go now! Not yet!
Oh shit. Can I stop with the warm up now?
Fiesta! Ready! Look
Okay. I also don't. I'd rather die right now in this warm up.
Can't yet.
Okay, I just want to not do that. Hard. When am I gonna be done warming up? I don't know how to end it. Ooh, this guy.
I can't yet.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Kill me already. Don't just kill me already. Kill me. Here, I'll let you kill me. Kill me! I'd rather be doing this for real instead of warming up. Don't revive me, boy. Can I stop this? Seriously? Can I get my health back? Oh, I can get my health back. Thank God.
The gate's closed.
Prepare yourself, boy.
Yes, sir. One to the right. Fiesta! Not ready. Fiesta! I'm set.
Fucking kidding me? They're crawling out from under inside the thing. Oh, hey, on the ground. See if I can help with the rage any. Help anything? Ah. Come on! Okay, now the explodey guys, right?
I can't yet. After it. Need more time.
hit.
Ready, father! Almost ready!
Okay.
More of them! It stopped. We failed?
There is no failure in training. We can surpass it with practice.
Woo!
Sure. Or we could come
You should
back
play
with better
Alan Wake.
weapons
It's
and
the
armor.
same universe as Control. You were the second person to tell me that, and I plan to play it again. Or I started playing it a few times, but it was on a computer, and the way I use my, what do you call it? My mouse, it's not the best. Wait, is this where I need to go? Apparently. It's not the best on trying to shoot and stuff, so. I'll try it again eventually, though. Wow, my headache has gotten worse. Oh god, what is causing it? This isn't good. Hold on. How would I take a break for a second? Ugh. I feel like I'm dying. Okay, maybe not that bad, but still. Oh wait, maybe it... Okay. So this way, I guess? Okay, it says to get... Oh, now it says this way. Go get some rest if you need it. It's not rest that I need, it's... I think it's a reaction to some cleaning products. I have like a... My allergist says it's not really an allergy. Because it's not anaphylaxis or anything like that when I touch it, and it depends on how much of the thing I get. But like a sensitivity to certain chemicals. Sometimes they're in food, but this time I think it's just because I used way too much, like Lysol wipes to wipe something off, and I love how good they clean stuff. However, it made my hand swell up and burn, almost like a chemical burn, and nothing I did like made it better. Then I ended up sleeping like 10 hours, which usually is what happens when I'm sick. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Why would I train just to go back? Hold on. It says I'm supposed to go to the Cliffs of the Raven. Oh, I'm on a different path that I shouldn't be on. Okay. But when I woke up today, I not only have like a worsening migraine, which is something I usually get when I eat like polysorbate or something with PEG in it, like medication and stuff. But this morning my hands were all swollen, and I had a migraine that's getting worse. I mean, at least it's just a migraine at the moment, and it's not nausea, which I usually get, which probably because I didn't eat it. It was just on my hands. Traveling without traveling! What's really fun about having this issue with chemicals is a lot of times it's in creams for skin, and it's hard to find creams that don't have the same effect where my skin starts peeling off and everything because of the sensitivity to it. And people would just keep saying, like, why don't you put cream on it? Did cream help? I'm like, I can't find anything that just won't make it worse.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If in your smarts, you'll find him.
Alright, whatever, dude. Okay. Apparently, I was doing stuff out of order. I haven't done this part yet, so I'm gonna do it real quick. If it lets me?
Look, we rode past that statue of Thor earlier, when we left the Witch's Cave.
And what direction is that?
It's mid-morning, the sun is in there, so...
We got people...
South. Southwest?
Good.
Okay, that was... Hello.
Focus up.
Hey, you don't hurt my boy. You don't hurt my boy.
How'd I do?
I see improvement.
See, affirmation. Draugr, speed. What more terrifying than a Draugr that can run at you really fast? Mother said some Draugr had special powers and that once are able to shoot fire out their legs and move quickly around the battlefield. We'll need to be on our toes. Ooh, maybe you can read this now.
I can read what this says now. But it's a name. Rota! Whoa! The name made it light up.
Nice.
It is not a name I know.
Me neither. Huh.
Oh, I gotta go this way? Alright. Oh, maybe he can translate this stuff.
I still can't read these.
Okay.
What does it say?
Yes, sir. Oh, look. The witch's magic is still covering those scorn poles. Saves us some time. Oh.
Okay. The Fire Realm, Niflheim. Gauntlet of Surtur. The ancient realm of fire. Now that we have the travel rune, we can go anytime to see what new challenges await. Okay. You know we're not supposed to go this way, but is this just back out? Yeah. Back in. Oh, now I'm remembering parts of this.
Oh.
Wow. Memory is so weird. What did that do? Oh no. Maybe better if I had rage with me. How big is this guy?
I'm not ready.
Oh no. No. Oh god, he's behind me. Oh. No, I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna let it go. Oh no, no! I don't... Okay, good. I kinda wanted to die there. I don't want to waste that on something that I just did randomly and not ready for. Okay, we're not ready for that kid. But we'll get her ready.
Oh.
I think they all have to be open. Yeah. Well, we're not going to do that right now. I think we gotta sail. Somehow. Oh, there we go. We'll see how close I can get into this next area. And then I think I will be done for today. Okay, where are you? Wait, I'm trying to see where it's flying. So I can have like a target. Get a little bit further down. Too early. Seriously? Maybe a little higher then. It's laughing at me. Listen to it. Or the seagulls are laughing at me. Wow. I'm not gonna try that. Oh! Boy! Can I like just push you
Look
up there? Thank you. I doubt doing this is gonna help get the boy up there. What was the other one? Oh. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna help any. Okay. Boat time! Only one boat at every dock. And never at the docks we land on. Look at the frogs in the water. Okay, so it was the gate that I opened that we have to go into. Okay, I don't know why it keeps moving. Dude, and are we doing the ice people? Okay. Guess we're doing the ice people. So I can remember how to get in there. Alright. Probably don't need health. I like how it comes up. Oh wait, this is where... Okay, this isn't the ice people. Okay.
I see some loot up there.
I see some loot right here. We can get it. There you go. Okay, the foothills thing, I think, is the dragon one. Did we go here already? Oh, that's where we were. We went in circles. Okay, wait. Okay, where am I? I'm right there. I had to stop off and walk up. But where? There wasn't a place to walk up on that one thing. I got an area discovered over here. I like how the ice is melting, so it does like a little trickle of water. I've seen that in real life.
You want a beach here?
Oh, it's a hidden area. Okay, there was a raven that I probably won't get. Aha! Nice. 7 to 51. Whee! Well, get out of the way, because I'm just going ham on this.
Come.
Boy, you go first. If there's anything dangerous, they'll just take you out, and then I can leave. I'm doing that right now in another gameplay. I have a pet fox. And I'm like, well, if a bear attacks, it can attack the fox. I'll be sad, but at least it didn't kill me. Alright.
Huh. Interesting. I may want to write that down.
Anvari's invention. Although this path lies the minds of Vulunder, this great endeavor was made possible by wow, my headache sucks. Invari the alchemist, son of the Invaldi, though whose ingenuity at very stone and bedrock was turned from obstacle to mighty tool of industry. A dwarven miner's greatest fear has always been running afoul of the ancients. Oh god, we're gonna have agents. But through Invari's genius, they are now no more than tools in our righteous undertaking. A new age for dwarves dawns here. No mere miners, but masters of iron, whose greatest craft is the future itself. Interesting. It's
You
Brock
scare
again.
up that alchemist what needed finding?
Sounds like he's in here. Boy.
Read it.
Yes, sir. These runes read death inside.
Oh, what is it? Don't dead open inside? Ominous warning. Death inside. Must be old. Pretty. There's plenty of death outside, too. Cute. That's not what I want. Oh, I wasted it.
So, Brock said his friend was dwarven like him, wearing a green ring.
Look if you wish. I will be gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him?
No,
Why not?
because I do not run errands for dwarves.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh, I think this is one of my favorite scenes coming up.
Dwarven, but no ring. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. There, along the floor and wall.
Weird. I guess we keep looking.
We?
I mean, I'll keep looking.
Oh. Oh, I remember this ancient. This was, oh, so hard.
That's the Soul Eater. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
It does not attack.
Let's avoid it.
Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until we're fighting somebody to get that down.
Brother, behind you! Not yet!
behind me. Are you kidding me?
That takes care of that.
Yay.
Not him.
I didn't even have to.
Hey, I thought you didn't care.
I noticed the lack of ray while looting the body.
Oh,
Okay. One of the things I did notice, and I love the fact that he's helping him out. One of the things that this is my favorite scene. He fired an arrow to help me out without me pushing a button. And it begins. My favorite part, one of my favorite things about this is how all this time I'm controlling the boy. Tell him what to do, where to fire, stuff like that. When it gets to about here, the boy starts doing his own thing. And me telling him to fire, he doesn't fire, and I didn't notice until now. He'll fire and help me out, even when I'm not asking him to. I love it. It's just a good thing to use, video games for, is to be able to change what kind of agency you have when you're playing. Okay, it came in handy while fighting people, but oh well. Right. Do anything with it? Okay. Well, with that being said, I'm in a safe spot. I am going to end it here. Partly because an ad's about to start, and partly because I can't think straight. My head is just killing me right now. So, thanks for chatting. Thanks, John, Spencer0 for chatting. I really appreciate it. Love chatting. Started with you. Again, thanks for the new follower, Killian. Or Killian. And, thanks everyone. I hope you have a great day and an even better tomorrow. Have fun.